Welcome back to the Garage Therapy YouTube channel. In today's vlog we'll be dealing with the door jambs of my 997 Turbo as they're severely swelled and damaged through incorrect care. Kicking off the cleaning process, I wipe down the door shuts with O&R solution followed by CarPro Eraser, which is a panel wipe. It's incredibly important to make sure that the paint surface is clean of any oils or contaminants before polishing. You can see from the B-roll footage that the door jambs were in really bad shape. Now, given the age of the car and the likelihood that it has been machine polished, I was quite wary to go in really heavy-handed with a compound. So I chose the hybrid, which is the obvious choice, and Meguiar's 205, which is a lesser cut compound to jewel up the surface and see how much of the defects we can remove using that process. One of the challenging parts of polishing the door jambs is all of the intricacies, protruding panels for the door moulding. So you have to be mindful not to hit the blacking plate on anything. You will see that I go over certain sections more than once, where as I inspect the area there's still some finer scratches that need to be addressed. As this is a sort of low to medium cut abrasive, I would say, especially with the Rupes yellow, it's not that aggressive. Rather than stepping up compound at this stage, I'll just cracked on using the same compound to see if another pass or two would address those areas. The way I was cleaning the spot pads was with a microfiber and literally running the hybrid on the microfiber at a lower speed, just to clean the foam pad away of any paint residue that's being picked up from the door jamb. So I wiped down the section with an Interdetailing 300 GSM Korean microfiber, and the depth and the gloss really came back to the paint. There was still some sections at the top that needed going over again, and I think it's really important that you're mindful to check your work and readdress areas that are lacking, especially when it doesn't take much to go over it again with another pass or two. I think what's really important, especially when polishing door jambs, is to make sure again that the backing plate doesn't hit any of the adjacent paint panels and trims. So in this case I was quite lucky that the hybrid fit quite nicely onto the certain flatter portions of the door jamb, but I still needed to tape off various sections just to be doubly sure that I wasn't hitting the backing plate and causing any more damage. Inspecting the door jambs closely, you can see the lines of the toweling or swirl marks going in a specific direction, whereby every time the door jambs were cleaned, maybe by a car wash, they were shamming that section down in straight lines, as you would expect. The damage extended to the rounded edges of the door jamb flat section, so I passed over very lightly with the hybrid over those sections, bearing in mind that I'm using quite a lighter abrasive, so I was pretty confident that that wasn't going to cause any damage and it would just jewel up those edges nicer. The end result is really pleasing. It makes a huge difference to the look of the car. When you open up the door, you see these glossy door jambs popping back at you as you walk into the car. It gives you that feeling of everything being clean. In this shortcut, you can see the damage on the driver's side door jamb, which was corrected that really nicely. So overall, really pleased with the results, and thank you for watching.